It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from Charlotte. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 36-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. They bring the tight end in motion. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Deron Payne there for the stop. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Throwing now is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Another try with Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Young. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Second and 7. Here's Rattler. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Rattler. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and long. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That one complete to Leggett. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first.
Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Rattler now back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, it's Rattler. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Street. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and good. Panthers are on the board. It's 10-7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
The motion man is Johnson. They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Saints. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Groupie now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will get out in front 17-7. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll get about 2. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Chop 60, chop 60. Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, hey, hey. Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one complete to Johnson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throwing now is Rattler. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Ready? Here we go, set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long.
Come on, set. Go, Reed, go.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Head the street, head, set, ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Check, about that, check, about that.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Ready?
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Smash, Bronco. Check, go.
Back to the air, it's Young. That's complete to the rookie 1st-round pick.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
That's going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New Orleans. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Street! Hut!
On first down is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Shut up! Ready?
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Set! Go trap! Ready?
On the draw, it's Brooks. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Set!
Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Set! Set, go!
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air.
And he'll take it on in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Saints. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They put a receiver in motion to the left.
Hut, hut.
On first and 10, here's Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Set. Hut.
A carry now for Brooks. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Ready up. Hurt, hurt. Ready, ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Hey, check that. Three. Go. Ready.
Here's Young. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
Here we go. Check go.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Open man, left side. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing is Rattler. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Young hands it to Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls.
And he's in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point try now for Zurlon. It's up and through. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A second down throw for Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's Young. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Rattler now back to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught, And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now a give on the ground, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
To kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Let's go now.
To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Young to throw on 1st down. That one taken in right side by Leggett. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Young. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. He is in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Zerline's kick up and good. The Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Ho-ho! Inside the 20! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Shut up.
Back to throw, Young. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On first down is Young. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Saints. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Sack! Buffalo 18! Hut!
Here's Young to throw. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs. Nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Totoro, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball, hype, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? exist. In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this.